What's up, guys? Eagle Man here today with a special video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys basically the big parts of my entire football card collection. Now, I stopped collecting football cards, I would say about 5 or 6 years ago, but I first started collecting football cards around 2005-ish, and these were the first sports cards that I ever collected as a kid, so I acquired a bunch of different cards. I think I have over 10,000 cards in my collection. I stumbled upon them the other day when I was cleaning out some areas, and I figured, what the heck, let's just flip through them all. And there turns out to be some really nice cards in there that I was pretty surprised I had just sitting in those boxes. So I figured, why not just show them off on camera to show you guys what I had as a child growing up, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I know it's not a baseball card video, but let's just go ahead and get started with showing the cards that I actually have listed on eBay right now. And I'd say about like more than half of these probably have a couple bids going on a lot. So I'm just going to go through a couple stacks here, try and make this quick. So there's a 77 Walter Payton. This one's really cool. There's a 77 Walter Payton O.J. Simpson rushing leaders card. I think it's a 78 Terry Bradshaw. So I got a ton of older cards from a friend of mine who was closing down. He was actually a friend, coworkers of my mom, and he was closing down his old card shop, and he decided to give me like shoe boxes full of his old football cards. And of course, as a kid, I was just so elated to get a gift like that. So a bunch of these are from his old card shop that had closed down. There's a Tony Dorsett from 1979 tops. I actually had a chance to meet him in person. I think I described this in a video not too long ago. I got a chance to meet Tony Dorsett and actually found an old photo of Tony Dorsett signing an autograph for me. I couldn't find the autograph. I didn't really look too hard where it was, but that's when I got a chance to meet Tony Dorsett, got an autograph from him. Really great guy, had a really great experience as a little kid getting an autograph from Hall of Fame Tony Dorsett. There's a nice Archie Manning there. A couple Kellen Winslow's. I think these are rookie cards, actually. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not as familiar with football cards as I am with baseball, but I think these are Kellen Winslow rookies. It's obviously not his rookie year. He's got some stats from 1979, but every research that I've had online showed that these were rookie cards, so I thought that was kind of cool. There's a Vinny Testaverde rookie. He played for the Cleveland Browns. I'm a big Cleveland Browns fan. I know you can make your jokes now if you'd like, but I'm a big Browns fan. I grew up in Cleveland, so always cool. You can see the Browns tickets I posted up in the background there, just a couple I found lying around. There's a Michael Irvin rookie. There's a couple Deion Sanders rookie. I know him from baseball for sure. So there's a couple of his rookies. I got a couple Troy Aikman rookies. So this is a 1990 Topps, and I think he was featured in a Topps traded card beforehand. That's his actual rookie, but here's a 1989 Pro Set card. So a couple junk wax era cards. I can only imagine from my baseball card experience that they're not as valuable as compared to some of the cards today because they're junk wax, but that's just my guess. There's a couple of Junior Seau rookies. Emmett Smith, Star Picks rookie. That one's pretty cool. Here's a nice Derek Thomas Star Picks rookie as well from the same year. Get into a couple Brett Favre rookies. So I thought those were really nice, really fun to find those. 91 Classic, 91 Star Picks. So this one I'm not actually too sure. So this is a 1994 Topps Finest Monty Coleman. I would guess Monty Coleman, not a big name. You can please correct me if I'm wrong, but it is a refractor. As you can see, pretty subtle with the refracting there. 1994 Finest for baseball was the second year that Topps had come out with the Finest set. And from my experience, refractors in the early 90s have been super valuable. So I'm just guessing from a football perspective that refractors would also be pretty valuable. So that's just a refractor that I happened to find amongst other 1994 Topps Finest cards in there. There's a Marshall Faulk rookie, 94 score. A Donovan McNabb Collector's Edge Supreme from 1999. That's his rookie card. This one was also pretty cool. Steve Young Tidal Waves from 2001 Donruss Elite, numbered out of 1995. So any serial numbered card of a big name player, I think is worth putting in a sleeve. Here's Reggie Wayne, 2001 Upper Deck Vintage rookie card. So not bad. Again, all these cards that I'm featuring right now are listed on eBay. They'll probably be sold by the time this video goes up. But yeah, a bunch of these basically already have bids on them. Got a few Heath Miller rookies here. Not a big Steelers fan, so wouldn't mind getting rid of those. Couple Frank Gore rookies. I really like this one over here. I remember pulling this card in a pack, actually. It's from 2005. And again, 2005 was the year I started collecting sports card, specifically football cards. I collected more football than I did baseball at the time. And I remember opening up tons of these packs in like those big cello packs, and I pulled this nice Frank Gore rookie. So I thought that was pretty fun. And let's see, we got tons of Topps Total. I opened up so much Topps Total when I was a kid. That was like my go-to set at the drugstore. I'd always buy these. Ryan Fitzpatrick rookie. A bunch of Ted Ginn Jr. rookies. So 2007 was like the peak of my football card collecting. It was the peak, and it was also the end of my football card collecting. That's when it started to decline for me. So a bunch of Ted Ginn Jr. rookies. I'm also a Ohio State Buckeyes fan, so pretty fun to find those in there. Calvin Johnson rookies. So this was pretty cool. I wrote a paper about Calvin Johnson when I was in middle school because I thought he was just crazy, crazy good. So a couple rookies about him. And guys, this was like a lot of nostalgia going through these cards. A lot of memories associated with the cards, even if they're not valuable per se. They just have a lot of memories associated with them, which is really, really fun to go through. A couple Adrian Peterson rookies from 2007 as well. Here's a Troy Smith rookie. I pulled this in a pack. This is numbered out of 52, so pretty low numbering. Troy Smith, another Ohio State Buckeye. It's his rookie card when he was on the Ravens. Couple Darrelle Revis Island. A couple of his rookies from 07. And here's a Jamarcus Russell Bowman Chrome rookie. Not sure I have that in there. Here's another AP rookie. 07 score. Joe Flacco rookie. There's a Michael Orr rookie. If you guys saw the Blindside movie, that was about Michael Orr. So that's his rookie card right there. Here's just a regular Reggie Bush card, but this is numbered out of 2009. Aaron Hernandez. I figured I'd put this in a sleeve. It seems like this card sold for a couple times on eBay, so figured I'd sleeve it up. Got an Andy Dalton rookie right here. J.J. Watt rookie. That one was really fun to find. So like I said, I kind of declined my collecting in 2008, or excuse me, yeah, 2007-ish. But every now and then I would buy a pack of cards as the years went on, and I really stopped buying football cards around 2014 because that's when I was mostly into baseball. But happened to buy a couple 2011 packs, pulled a nice J.J. Watt rookie, Julio Jones rookie, Cam Newton rookie. Here's a Luke, I think it's Luke Kuechly. I think I said his name right. There's his rookie right there. Ryan Tannehill rookie, Joey Bosa rookie. That's from 2016. So this was the last year that I have bought packs in 2016. So that was Joey Bosa. And then this one was really cool to find. Derrick Henry red parallel, his rookie from 2016 score. And then lastly in that pile is a Marshawn Lynch artist proof. And this is numbered out of 35. It's really tough to see the serial numbering on this card. Kind of blends in with the picture itself. But this is numbered out of 35. Nice Marshawn Lynch there. And we'll keep flipping through the stack. I put a few in top loaders I thought were really valuable. Apparently this is an Archie Manning rookie card from 1972 Topps. And someone actually commented on the mail day video that I did about a year ago now? It was a while ago. I posted a mail day video where I found this card amidst a bunch of other baseball cards. I didn't really know what it was. Someone said it's his rookie card, did a little bit more research on it. It is his rookie card, so it sells for quite a bit. Unfortunately, the corners on this are a little bit dinged up. But hey, still a really cool football card to find in my collection. Just kind of lying around amidst other ones. When people send me their old collections, when I buy people's baseball card collections, oftentimes there's a bunch of football cards in there and I don't really know what they are. So I kind of just throw them into the box with my other old football cards. But here we have a 1977 O.J. Simpson. And here's a nice one. Aaron Rodgers rookie card from 2005 Topps Total. Like I said, 05 Topps Total was my go-to as a kid. They were cheap and there's a massive checklist and it was just a fun pack of cards to get for myself. As a Browns fan, this is pretty cool to me. This is a black parallel Odell Beckham Jr. 2014 Bowman rookie card. Pretty nice. Wasn't expecting a card like that. Didn't even know I had it. And this is just a regular relic. I'm not sure why it's in here. Tavares Jackson, Leaf Rookies and Stars, longevity patch out of 350. For some reason, the name kind of rings a bell about him. But yeah, so those are some cards that I'm selling on eBay. I forgot about these two right here as well. These are BCCG, and if you know anything about BCCG, Beckett Card Collectors Club, or is that what it is? Yeah, something about like a collector's club or some sort. Basically, they grade every card a 10, so you can submit the crappiest card and it'll still get a 10. So these type of graded cards don't carry much weight, but this is a Josh Freeman and Chris Beanie Wells 10 mint or better from BCCG. Again, those were from the old shop collector that was closing down that gave me a bunch of those. And I have a stack of a few relics and autos that I found in there. Nothing too impressive. This is like a commemorative helmet? I don't really know, but it's a massively thick card. I don't have like any card that's this thick. It wouldn't fit into any of my top loaders. And so it's like a 180 point card, a little ridiculous. A couple patch cards here, no one really famous. I actually remember pulling this card in a pack. This is from Bazooka from 2005. And I remember pulling it and like, wow, that's really a piece of his jersey. It was my first relic card I had ever pulled. And so what did I do as a kid? I tried to peel the card in half to try and take out the jersey. And what an idiot I was as a kid trying to do that. And then I think like not too long after I pulled this card, I pulled a very similar card of Brian Dawkins. And what do you know? I tried to do the same thing. I tried to like scratch it out of the card. I don't know what I was doing as a kid. But man, if I did that today to some of the relics I have, I would be really upset with myself. Here's a couple more game jerseys. Ben Watson. I do like Ben Watson. He played for Cleveland for a little bit. A couple commemorative patches here. Jake Locker. And then another one from University of Mississippi from the 2016 draft. Have a couple autographs here that came with a certificate of authentications, actually. This is from the person that closed down their shop. This is a really nice TJ Husmanzada rookie, or excuse me, not a rookie, an in-person autograph card from SP Authentic. It looks really nice with the white background here. Here's a couple Deuce Staley, I don't know how to say his name. But again, a couple autographs from him. Thought that was really cool. Decent players to get autographs from. So those ones are really nice, but I'll probably just end up selling those to someone else that really wants it. Now this card right here, there is a story about this one. I did pull this in a pack. This is from, what do you know, 05 Topps Total. Excuse me, 06 Topps Total. I was also collecting some 06 Topps Total back in the day. Obviously a sticker auto of Michael Huff, and you're probably wondering what the heck that is going on up there. So when I was a kid, I used to make forts in my room, and I would tape, like physically use Scotch tape and tape a bunch of cards to the walls of my fort because I thought it was like a good decoration. I was surrounded by my football cards. I thought it was really cool. But when it came time to tear down my fort, I would just rip the Scotch tape off the card. Well, lo and behold, I did not know this card was autographed. I thought it was one of those facsimile autographs that were kind of going around the day. And I just tore the Scotch tape right off this card, and it tore part of the card off. Didn't think anything of it. And when I found it a couple of years later, I'm like, wow, that's an autograph card. Why did I rip part of the card off? And so I guess when I was a kid, I tried to Sharpie in. I don't know what I was thinking, but I've completely defaced that card and just destroyed it all. So now, guys, I'm just going to adjust some of these cards in the back. I want to go through some cards that are actually in my personal collection, which I will not be selling. Some cards that I'm definitely going to be hanging on to. And actually a card that I bought recently. I bought a football card, believe it or not, as part of my collection. I want to set this TJ Husmanzada up in the back because I think it looks really cool. I really like his autograph. Here's a couple of my PC cards I'll just show you guys. Got a Joe Thomas rookie. He's like really the only amazing football player we've had in Cleveland in the last, 20 years or something? I don't know. But Joe Thomas, a legend in Cleveland. That's his rookie card from 2007. Roger Staubach, I've mentioned his name in a few videos. He is one of my favorite football players of all time. Served in the military for a number of years after college, and then he ended up being the Super Bowl MVP. So got a couple Roger Staubach cards here. This is from 1975, so that's one of my favorite Staubach cards in here. 75 Staubach. Brian Wagner from 1990 Fleer. You probably don't even know who this guy is, but he was actually my football coach in high school. So I'm really good friends with Brian Wagner. He coached me in football. Great guy. Had a lot of good memories with him. Before he left, before he moved away out of state from where I lived, I meant to ask him to autograph this card, but sadly completely forgot about this card by the time he left. Here's a Jim Brown, couple Jim Brown cards. My grandma bought me this card for my birthday one year in 2007, so that's, again, peak of my collecting there. A couple Jim Brown cards. In Cleveland, we love Jim Brown. And then this is the card that I bought recently, a Pat Tillman rookie card from Fleer Tradition 2001, the Unsung Heroes subset. He only has 2 rookie cards to my knowledge, 2001 Fleer Tradition, this one right here, and 2001 Upper Deck MVP. I overpaid for this card, I'm not going to lie, but I really wanted it. Pat Tillman, my favorite football player of all time. If you don't know the story of Pat Tillman, I would highly encourage you to just Google it and just see the amazing man that Pat Tillman was. So, favorite football player, had to buy a card of his, and the tradition card is my favorite. So that'll do it for my PC cards. I have a couple other sets that I'm going to show you. I don't really know if they have any value. Maybe you guys can tell me. So I stumbled across a bunch of these 94 Topps Finest. None of them are refractors, but a good chunk, good stack of 94 Finest there. We got Rod Woodson, Warren Moon, and Dan Marino for like the key players from that set that I have. But I'm probably going to sell this off as a lot. Not really sure what they're going for. Not really sure if there's a market for 94 Topps Finest for football. But here's just a bunch of other Bowman's Best and Topps Chrome and Bowman Chrome and Topps Finest. I feel like Chrome cards and Bowman's Best cards themselves hold a little bit more valuable, or excuse me, a little bit more value than other base cards from any sort of trading card set. At least that's the case for baseball. I'm not sure if that's the case for football, but I'm just making assumptions at this point. I remember taking this card out from the mail day quite recently. A nice O.J. Simpson. I think this 1976. I want to guess. I don't really know what year this card. It's not really a card. It's like an oversized card. I threw it into an old team bag just to give it some sort of protection. But old school O.J. Simpson, thought it was pretty cool. So I also wanted to quick show you guys these two large stacks of cards. These are all what I consider vintage cards from 1980 and earlier. So these are actually mostly 70s cards. I feel like vintage cards in general just hold a little bit more value. So yeah, a ton of vintage cards here, a bunch of 78 and 77 cards. I picked out all the bigger names and set them aside. Sleeved them up as usual. A couple 1980 base cards in here. So pretty cool, ton of vintage stuff, which I'm sure there's got to be a market for some sort of vintage football collectors out there. I got another stack of just regular cards I haven't really listed on eBay yet, but I don't know if I'll end up selling them, but I thought they were pretty cool. Adam Jones rookie, Santonio Holmes rookie. There's a Garrison Hurst rookie, a Julio Jones rookie, 1981 Steve Largent. There's a Greg Olson, lot of rookies, and there's like 3 or 4 in there. I think this is a second year Fred Taylor. I'm not too sure, but yeah, definitely Fred Taylor, great player. A couple Jamarcus Russell rookies. I guess a Ray Rice rookie. I don't know how that snuck in there, but I guess we have one of those. I got Ken Stabler, Archie Griffin, again, go Bucks, love my Archie Griffin. Joe Theismann, Fred Biletnikoff, John Riggins, Dan Fouts. There's Ray Guy, great punter. Steve Largent, Jack Lambert, a couple Franco Harrises. There's an O.J. Simpson from 1975, Fred Biletnikoff, and looks like I got a couple Tom Brady cards coming up, so I decided to pull out all the Tom Brady cards, set them aside. Figured, of course, Tom Brady is good, definitely one of the best players we've seen in modern times. Couple Tom Brady cards here, Turkey Red, Total, Sports Illustrated. I remember pulling this in the pack, it's pretty cool. So you get one silver paralleled card per pack, and I got the Tom Brady silver parallel, so that one's really, really cool to me. And just a couple of other regular common base Tom Brady cards, which I figured would fetch some sort of money out in the market today. Got a couple Marshawn Lynch rookies here, like 5 of them or so. And I think the rest of this stack, yeah, the rest of the stack is just a bunch of serial numbered cards. Out of 499, Jeff Garcia out of 499, Steve McNair out of 975. So you get the idea that most of these are serial numbered. Then we got a nice Victor Cruz out of 2012 there. Nice gold parallel for that. And all the while, when I was going through like 10,000 plus football cards all at once, I was deciding to pull out the bigger named players and put them into their own little bag for themselves. And so you can see right here a bunch of Drew Brees cards, a bunch of Dan Marino cards, a bunch of Joe Montana cards. I think you guys get the idea. But I have tons of these little bags just filled up with key players that I think are somewhat marketable, that some people might buy. Nothing super crazy in these bags. They're probably just common cards and just regular base cards for the most part, so I won't be pulling out each card from the bag and showing you guys. This video is probably already too long. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible. But it was so much fun going through all those cards, and it took me a couple days to actually go through them. If you guys see in the background, I got the cards kind of cover them up now. I have a couple complete sets, so I bought a 1990 score set when I was a kid. There's so many cards in there. I loved going through that set. One of my friends gave me this complete set of 2007 tops. He was about to throw it away, so I said, no, 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 I'll take it, of course. 2008 Upper Deck first edition set. I have this set right here. I'm not sure how I got this, actually. I don't think there's any value to it, though. It's a 1976 tops. For 76 tops, these cards are in crazy, crazy condition. I think it's the Wonder Bread All-Star Series. There's a couple good names in there. There's Franco Harris. I think there's a Ray Guy card in here. There's Jack Youngblood. I saw a cool video about Jack Youngblood. He's like a crazy tough football player or something. There's Jack Ham. Where is... There it is. Yeah, Ray Guy at the very end there. So just a small little set. I don't think these in particular, I did some research. They don't really sell for too much. But I had a complete set of it, so I thought that was pretty cool. I know I'm using this really crappy holder right now. It's not the best way to keep these cards in condition, but it's all right. And I also have this set over here. This is the 91 Classic. This is where I pulled out the Brett Favre rookie card, so it's like the certified box. Classic did that with their 91 sets back in the day. So I'm about to wrap up this video. I also have this bigger stack of just a bunch of other players that I didn't quite fit into bags, so... Couple Walter Paytons there, Jalen Ramsey rookie. I think you guys get the idea. There's Warren Sapp, Earl Campbell, like just some great players that I decided to just set aside that probably don't hold too much value. There's Sean Alexander. He was one of my favorite running backs back in the day. But just some key players that I decided to set aside and probably sell or actually most of these cards I'm probably going to be ending up donating to people who actually want football cards in their collection. So I think that'll do it for today's video, guys. I put a lot of work into going through all of my cards and picking out the important ones to try and sell and just feature on today's video. I'm really just making this video for myself for future reference to see all the cool football cards that I had in my collection at one point, because I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to be getting rid of all these cards come some time just to make some room for all the baseball cards that I've been coming across. So hope you guys have enjoyed this little change of gears going to football. I know I usually do baseball on the channel, but I really wanted to show off some of my football cards in my collection. So again, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please like and subscribe for more card showcases in the future. And guys, I'll see you next time.